You're watching Suck Professor. Hello, everybody. It's me and
James.
Hey, James.
Hello.
We're here. We are playing Doom Beta, and I can't turn off the voice volume, so we had some chick talking to dudes, chicks and dudes. James always talking. That's what they say. They say dudes be talking. So here we go. Thanks for finding our channel, everybody. If you're not already subscribed, we would love it if you did. And if you don't want to, that's cool too. Just be cool wherever you go. Always.
Are you going to tell them about our new Groupon deal?
We have a Groupon deal.
Yeah.
If you go to Groupon.com, enter promo code SUCKY20Bucky.
Yeah, you get free subscriptions all week long.
You get free subscriptions to prescription drugs all week long.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so James and I, if you guys are following this little... Oh, that was just a body. Yeah, I'm so tired of listening to this chick talk. How do I mute people? I know there's a way to mute. James... Oh, enter toggle mute all. Oh, fuck yes. Finally, James.
So you can't hear him anymore?
No.
Oh,
well,
God.
They might be able to hear us, but we can't hear them. Oh yeah, James is... So James and I have a splitter, and for some reason his thing is...
yeah, I got the better part of the signal.
Yeah, he's not hearing him. That's so weird that you don't... Maybe I'm finally losing my mind.
The voices are in your head.
Waiting for this day. Take that! Oh, jeez, I nailed him.
Yeah, you got it right in the back. Why didn't
So
you
he
die?
might have some defenses there. I think I heard him.
He might be a lagger.
I don't
Actually,
know.
that's a question I haven't asked yet. How does lag affect this game? Do you feel like people who are lagging have an advantage or a disadvantage?
Okay, let's answer that question. Of course people with lag have a disadvantage.
Well,
But-
I mean...
So there's the pings on the right. I've not noticed it much lower than 100 though, so I don't know what kind of scaling or way it, assigns.
Because to use Destiny as an example, they just implemented a new PvP code where I think it's called Damage Referee, where if you have a higher ping, you
Dude,
deal
I fucked that guy up.
you deal less damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that way it offsets the whole notion that people are intentionally lagging
Oh, shit.
to
Demon.
win.
Oh, wow. So people can actually deliberately use some sort of program to cause them to lag, and then that gives them...
It's called uploading to YouTube while playing.
Yeah, that's... Oh, is that what that does, huh?
Oh, God.
Oh,
yeah.
he was on to me there. I don't know anything about that in this game. Maybe. But yeah, it seems to be pretty good, though. I've definitely been in a couple here where I had a very bad signal. One I even quit because it wasn't playable. But, like, I'm happy under 200, 150 on the ping there. Like, I think we're in the range with the rest of them. Even on the low end a little bit, maybe.
Now, can you see over a player's head if they're lagging?
Over there, I don't know what that means.
Like when you come against someone, is there an indicator next to their avatar, next to their character, that would tell you this person has a bad connection, this person is lagging?
Oh, I don't know. Not that I've noticed. I just got killed there. Let me change my loadout. But okay, James, let's talk about this. What I said we would in the last one. James saw them dancing in the final screen, where the top 3 players get to hit their taunt buttons, F1 through F4. And he said, "Oh, I'm a snob about purity.
I
and
don't
I do
like
not
it.
like the dancing because Doom is a serious game."
Well, no, serious was a wrong choice of words that I used.
That's a direct quote.
I know I used the wrong word.
And a direct tone, and I do.
Yes,
that's my James
That
impression.
was pretty much recorded.
No,
yeah.
I don't even know if you said serious. Did you say serious?
I did, and I shouldn't have, but I did.
No, you should. You should have. Of course.
I mean, to me, Doom to me is a horror FPS game. It's about the isolation of being alone in a base in space against unwinnable
man,
odds.
fucking that guy up, man.
Demons.
Did I kill that guy? I didn't get that kill.
No, you should have, but you didn't. And this has turned it into more like a tongue-in-cheek, cartoony, rocket fest.
Yeah. Well, they made it for today's people.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I would I don't disagree with what you said about the original being a horror, isolation, whatever. But I would disagree with that. I mean, here I am contradicting what I just said. I always read the original as kind of cartoonish. I always thought it was sort of a silly Oops, see, he just did one of the melee finishing moves. Those are fun. Those are actually... And then the little announcer voice goes, "Glorious." And I got 2 gloriouses in a row once, and it was... I felt like I was... Finally had something to update my Christmas card with. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm a big fan of, like, isolation horror, space horror,
yes,
demons, hellspawn. I love that kind of stuff.
It explains why you sleep in a giant abandoned spaceship
at
the center of the core, hovering over the writhing souls of your victim farm.
Yep. And one of the things that I loved about the original Doom is that it appealed to
I didn't
that
get a
kind
kill
of thing.
there?
No.
Fuck.
It appealed to that love of that genre in me. So when I see
hear
a
ya.
game who's built on that foundation, I always want it to do it as well as it possibly can.
Yeah. I don't think that... I think they made... Okay. First of all, I kind of disagree that it was a... not disagree. That's not the right way to put it. I didn't interpret it that way when I was younger playing this game.
You didn't go into a room and see 9,000 hellspawn charging at you and have a rush of panic. And...
No, because it was like shitty 8-bit fucking crappy, whatever the hell,
that's
early 3D
We had to
game
use our
graphics.
imaginations back then.
Yeah, well, my imagination was grounded in Earth reality. Hello, James.
I mean,
Haven't you seen the Young Explorers?
Yeah, what
With
looks
that big
crappy?
frog-lipped fucking 8-foot-tall female frog bitch?
Yeah,
She's
but-
sexy. She had lipstick on, James. Lipstick, you fucking square. I'm sorry, I meant to say squire. You fucking squire. 8-bit graphics were bullshit in the 80s, and they're bullshit now. No, I'm
a
totally
different
playing.
time.
I'm completely going off the rails. I hear what you're saying, though. I don't disagree. I can see how your brain, your isolated, strange, goofy... No, but the way you like horror games is what I mean. I can see how you would play the original Doom and read it that way. In fact, it makes sense. The way you and I are as people.
It's sort
I
of like-
saw it as a cartoonish kind of fun blast fest with the fucking chainsaw. Like, what the chainsaw's on that pedestal, and you finally get it, and it's like this magical experience. You're like, you feel like you're being Evil Dead.
But I guess what I'm saying is that there's always tension because you didn't regenerate health. You didn't know what was going to be behind that door. You didn't know when you're going to find the ammo that you needed or a health pack.
I hear you.
Or when insurmountable odds were going to fly in your face.
Yeah, no, you just made a great case. I hear you. Yeah, and I actually do remember you just brought back some of those memories. Thank you for that. Of being like, oh shit, we don't know. I don't know. This is scary. This is getting crazy.
Yeah, in this, I don't get any sort of tension or fear factor out of this. I mean, the closest thing recently to what I love about the original Doom was like probably Dead Space, which I wish they'd make more of those.
Yeah. Whoa, why did I? Oh, I hit a thing. Let's do it. Oh, I thought I had him on there.
Look how close the score is.
Yeah, we've got a pretty tight match here going. Okay, so I think, though, what you're saying is totally valid. Like, man, if that's how you felt about it back then, and they kind of went this route with it, I can see why this might seem a little bit disappointing. It's kind of arcade, cartoonish in a way.
Yeah.
Bloodfests, power-ups and stuff. But had they gone down that serious route, they were risking making the same mistake they made with the first one, with the second reboot or whatever, or the whatever, however many years ago that was. Yeah, so then this is when you get to see people's art.
Yeah,
You can actually change the weatherization or whatever they call it. I kind of like those builds. Those are kind of funny.
It seems to me like it's...
So you don't think that back in the original Doom, when they found the chainsaw, the guy didn't dance like Carlton?
No, I wouldn't. No, not at all. Because you see his face down in the little bottom part of the screen where it's getting bloodier the more he gets hurt.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's gritty.
Hey,
you always
kill
feel
death
like
ratio.
that. Oh, yeah.
It's on its way up. Yeah, I hear you.
No, imagine you played through Dead Space, right?
We went pretty far into it.
Yeah, imagine getting to the middle of the game and all of a sudden going to, you're in third person mode, of course, but imagine your guy just starts breaking out into an enthusiastic dance.
Yeah.
Completely destroys the atmosphere, the mood of the game. It would ruin it.
I don't think it would have made my erection go away. I'm on metallic colors, so I should go glossy.
So I'm just hoping they don't put that in the single player campaign.
I'm gonna make this thing look like a big piece of salmon.
And are you supposed to be a robot in this, or is this what your
know.
character looks like in single player, or do we even know yet?
Yeah, I don't have any idea. Again, Rocket League, people speculate, who are these cars? Are they driven by animals, people, possibly robot intelligences?
There's little brains in them, like...
Well, I think you make a great case about it, by the way. I hear what you're saying. I don't think it's fair for you to yet say you're disappointed. I think you probably are, your first feelings are. Let's talk about that in the next video. Guys, disappointment and violence coming up on Suck Professor. Meanwhile, like, subscribe, check us out real soon. We'll be here playing all fucking night.